Resident Evil 2 Remake has finally released, and if you thought the demo had some cool Easter eggs, wait until you see all the crazy stuff we discovered in the full game. In previous videos, we showed you things like the We Do It announce video becoming the motto of the RPD.
開発決定いたしました。
But let's take a look at some more fresh secrets, Easter eggs, and callbacks that you may have missed while saving Leon and Claire. In the beginning of the game, both characters arrive at a gas station just outside of Raccoon City. Did you notice their personalized license plates? Leon's Jeep is Matilda, the same pet name he has given to his handgun, and a reference to Natalie Portman's character in the 1993 movie The Professional. Claire's Harley motorcycle is Made in Heaven, a Redfield family motto of sorts written on the back of both her jacket in the game and her missing brothers. Did you also notice the original Japanese RE2 release date on the gas station door? And inside, Herb's healing ice cream in red, yellow, green, and blue, just like the healing items in Resident Evil. You probably knew that if you bought the deluxe edition of Resident Evil 2, you can swap out the new soundtrack for the classic tunes. However, did you know that if you exit back out to the main menu, the classic title screen voice of RE2 returns?
Resident Evil 2.
And the old title screen eyeball is shown once again at the end of the game. Brad Vickers was a character killed by Nemesis in the RE2 prequel section of Resident Evil 3. By completing a special task in the original RE2, Brad would appear as a zombie under the stairs outside of the RPD, holding a key that let you change costumes. In the remake, Brad is back under the stairs, only this time he is less a zombie and more a 90s style job fair poster. In this room, you can even get a key that lets Leon change his costume. Very funny, Capcom. And yes, we still think these holes in the wall were caused by Nemesis and his rocket launcher, not Mr. X. RE3 make anyone? In the original RE2, if you searched Weskers' desk 50 times, it would uncover the STARS leader had a creepy photo of Rebecca from Resident Evil 1 hidden away on a roll of film. In the remake, the 50 search trick no longer works, but Capcom did end up adding a different secret in the game to activate the desk, and wouldn't you know it, that same super creepy photo is back. The desk also contains the classic STARS photo from Resident Evil 2, but there is still no sign of the Back to the Future 3 cast photo that was on the wall in the original.
Great Scott!
Also in the STARS office is a bizarre letter from Chris Redfield talking about babes and his European vacation.
Kids, Big Ben.
I mean his Euro trip. In the original RE2, Claire, STARS, and any bad guy who happened to be walking by found Chris Redfield's detailed plans to take out Umbrella in Europe sitting right on his desk. In the remake, it was replaced by a coded message for STARS that was designed to throw Umbrella off the scent. Not even his own sister could understand it.
This does not sound like Chris.
The note does point Claire to Europe, which is actually the catalyst and foreshadows the events and adventures of Claire in Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Father!
We covered this in the demo, but a note found in the West office details the events that took place in Resident Evil Outbreak File Number 2. Officer Rita Phillips escaped through the lobby of the RPD through a secret passageway. The developers even used this detail to create the new passageway to the lower level in Remake. In our last Easter egg video, we told you about the Re7 Magazine from the future in the RPD, Jack Baker's scribblings on the wall, and the return of Eating Pipe. But did you also know the same creepy life-size mannequins from the legendary RE7 demo can be found in a storage room? Originally, RE2 was headed in a different direction. This scrapped idea is known as Resident Evil 1.5, and elements that never made the real game have been resurrected in the remake. The most obvious is this bonus deluxe edition costume, the same worn by Elza Walker in RE 1.5, who eventually became Claire. They also added the shooting range area from Resident Evil 1.5. Even Mr. X's hat and Ada's trench coat came from the original design phase of Resident Evil 2. Capcom also included a bunch of Easter eggs from other games they developed. A Raccoon City restaurant called Mikhail's Pierogies is a reference to the villain/hero character in Resident Evil 3.
Jin, get out of the cable car now!
A Raccoon City shop called Aruka's, spelled backwards, is a reference to a Capcom Street Fighter character named Sakura. An RPD locker says JoJo, a reference to a popular anime character that Capcom made a game about in 1998. Mr. Raccoon, the statue you have to shoot, is from Resident Evil Outbreak. And a note on the wall references Jill's Sandwiches, a reference to RE1 as well as to Capcom's Dead Rising. And the big Dead Rising Easter egg? A poster found around the city advertises Frank East, a photographer in a zombie apocalypse. In Dead Rising, the main character is named Frank West, a photographer in a zombie apocalypse.
I've covered wars, you know.
And finally, we mentioned this in our previous demo Easter egg series of videos, but it's just too good to leave out. In the original game, the cops are throwing a party for Leon's first day, but there is one problem. They spelled welcome wrong on his sign. WELLCOME with 2 L's. So, in the remake, the cops did fix the spelling error, but after the fact. Look at the nearby desk. There is a letter L, and look up, a space where the missing L was before. So, they did spell it wrong again, but somebody pulled down the L before it was too late. But even still,
It looks like your party has been canceled.
so far that is what has been discovered. But if the past tells us anything, it's that we are going to have even more secrets and Easter eggs to find as we play more and more of our new favorite game, Resident Evil 2 Remake! Crimson Army, did we miss any Easter eggs, secrets, or callbacks again? Let me know in the comments, watch our previous 2 demo Easter egg videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe!